Yes, family. It's the Grustlertv warm-up show. Warming up for man like Beefy, Grustlertv. Don't know. Saturday, taking you through the Saturday on a calm one. You get me? Gonna get into some information. Old tight, man like Sniper. I love Soil. Beefy. And everyone that took part, Captain Rambo and whatnot.
I don't need a reason to keep it 100. The government declared a war on the man. If this ain't a song, it's a glorious anthem to rip. This one's for the stolen voices, my people that ain't got much traces. Trapped in the belly of the beast, everywhere it's beef and there's never the peace. Every day it's beef and never get to speak. Living in the Elmos, never get to see. Sitting in a cell, feeling like you're never gonna leave when you can't speak. Cause you got beef for the brother underneath for the mouth. And the truth of my speech is abundant. I don't need a reason to keep it 100. The government declared a war on the man. If this ain't a song, it's a glorious anthem to rip. From Lagos to Kingston, moving to Camden against all odds, of course we are champions. I'm the voice of Trayvon, I'm the voice of Stephen Lawrence, I'm the voice of Tupac, with no fuck life engraved on my stomach. I'm the voice of a runaway slave, holding a blade and facing a basket. Been a victim of the system too long, we can tell you they're waiting for justice. The voice of Fred Hampton Senior, truth for defending the people, and the right to exercise freedom of speech. We just want to be treated as equal. I'm the voice of the mums and the ones that pray for unity in the community. I'm the voice of the young to escape the slum, but they can't find the opportunity.
So much to say, but not enough. We hear the cries calling from the skies above, saying it's okay, speak your mind, open your heart, don't let no one add you to harm. We're right alive when things are rough, cause the truth will exalt you to house when things are tough. Yeah, you'll be okay, speak your mind, open your heart, don't let no one add you to harm.
When I know why he's trying to flip half of his head and risking it up like his father in pet. For private school, puts an arm and a leg, and a new laptop is like half of the rent. He chose crime, cause no one's surviving on dreams. Through the sirens and the violent scenes, it seems like no one's hearing his silent screams. He wants to eject like a pilot seat. Hear the screams of a muted majority, oppressed by a ruthless minority, horribly abusing authority. They tell what's a dog to the dog wants to tell. They stay confused with the poverty, shooting a robbery, escaping the barrel, fighting for the same food they are robberies. Might be sweet for the foods, cause you gotta eat. So you do what you gotta do, it's a lottery. Is the whole world wearing earplugs? Cause it feels like no one hears us. My little G got stabbed 5 times. I was on the wall with empty tear ducts. I saw him laying in a hospital. Asked myself his prayers are rhetorical. Cause I prayed to my God, their vaginas. Did anything change? Not at all. I'm the sound of the kids in foster care. Deliver life so cold, they were not prepared. I could tell you about my foster years. So many stories I got to share. I'm the voice of the voiceless, making noise for the choiceless. Someone's playing games with our lives. Our number one mission is destroying the joystick.
So much to say, but not enough. We hear the cries calling from the skies above, saying it's okay, speak your mind, open your heart, don't let no one add you to harm. We're right alive when things are rough, cause the truth will exalt you to house when things are tough. Yeah, you'll be okay, speak your mind, open your heart, don't let no one add you to harm.
Yeah. Stolen voices.
This one's for you funny fashion killer type dons.
Sorry. Yeah, what happened there?
You know you like the skirts and leopard print stuffs. We don't want a million. We don't want a million. Yeah, we don't want a million. Yeah, we don't want a million. We don't want a million. When I say swagger, don't think of silly jeans and silly jeans. I think all kinds of my pockets, but my swag is on a milli G. I ain't wearing a Kanye skirt or a dumb gay shirt. No, I swing one way jerk. That's straight to my girl's house. You probably wear the girl's love. You be out like a fucking girl. What I'm fucking these girls out. I wouldn't give a fuck about a bag of designer. I know name jeans are got me banging vagina. I'm from the same ends as managed to climb up. Full of testosterone, I'm in. I'm in the clothes you'll never in. You own the show like a terrapin. Coming round and I left the print. Swagger in the video, yeah, my swagger's on the chili. My swagger's on the city, got I'm gagging on my willy, but my we don't wanna do it, yeah, we don't wanna do it, yeah, yeah, we don't wanna do it, yeah, yeah, we don't wanna do it, we don't wanna do it, we don't wanna do it, yeah, we don't wanna do it, yeah, we don't wanna do it, yeah, we don't wanna do it, these rappers talking shit again, swaggers on the trillion. I'm thinking after what this fight, put that on a civilian. I ain't trying to be slow, I just wanna get deep throw. Reclo, work out, eat low, stay fly and eat throw. Or a like or give me the cheat code. And then will never take you like a uppercut from Vivo. Kicked off my route, had a hole in my sock. Shit, care, she's too busy holding my cup. Whispered in my ear, put your pole in my sock. When you're in the club, hoping that she knows this the top. The dudes are on the prowl, they know this the what. She's trying to drag me in the cubicle, she know this the stuff. Trying to focus and stuff, got my coat into stuff. Hoping that she backs up all the pose that she does. So Gucci, Louis or Louis, I get Gucci. I get pussy looking like Chris Akabusi. We don't wanna do it, yeah. We don't wanna do it, yeah. We don't wanna do it, yeah. I don't wanna do it, yeah. We 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 don't wanna do it, we don't wanna do it. My swagger's cracking, your swagger's lacking, your swagger's jacking from a bag of faggots, a maggot actors and strapping gangsters like they clapping matches, getting cash and making it happen. Them man are in the station, making statements and ratting. They never blink when it's action, when brothers waving the cannon instead of aiming and banging. Turn from chains to shadows, turn from men into minds. The men are telling you lies, tell him take off your chains, looking dead in his eyes. They're cool by the garments, undercover robbers, they're cool with the sergeant, getting niggas locked up for all different charges. Storm his apartment, empty his head and put his forks on the carpet. I'm the scumbag, all these whores wanna pass it. Trying to snatch me out the doors, I bought from the market. Swagger's on the billy, yeah, my swagger's on the trilly. My swagger's on your zilly, got a guy in on my willy. We don't wanna do it, yeah. We don't wanna do it, yeah. I fuck it, yeah. We don't wanna do it, yeah. We don't wanna do it, we don't wanna do it. Stepping up, no doubt.
Yeah. Wagwan.
Yo, Wagwan. What you saying?
There, my brother.
Yo.
This is the warm up for Grustler TV. You get me? Warm up. So yeah, what was you lot discussing over there before Thanos jumped in?
Yeah, man was talking next week, you know, fam. I was talking to Beefy, yeah, and then I just disappeared. Like Back to the Future, you know, Back to the Future.
Yeah.
The man's looking at the picture and his sisters will start disappearing and shit. It's a mad one still, Mazza. So, yeah. I weren't really saying that still, man. Just talking.
Yeah, sorry, man. I think it's spinning. Let me try to add some folks to the party. Da-da-da-da. What we saying in the comments? Everyone good? JW, bless up. Add the letters of Freemasonry. Yeah. Boom. Big up. Man like Ezra in the building. Mark one. Everyone signing in. I love it. Moonface. She's a joker. Ultra. So yeah, what's your Saturday looking like, fam? Bigger.
Fam, I'm here, you get me? My Saturday saying Red Pilcher and Grustlertv right now, you get me?
Yeah, one of them ones. I hear you.
One of them ones still.
My Saturday even start yet. Really, it's only 4 o'clock over here. 4 p.m.
Yeah.
4 p.m.
You still got time to go raving, like, yeah. Well, you still got time to go raving over here still, fam, like. I'm not gonna hold it down on the Grustler, you got me?
What time it is over there?
At 9 o'clock.
Oh, that's straight,
Yeah,
man. That's early, pretty much.
yeah. That's what I said, man. It's
People don't
early, innit?
party over here till like 2 o'clock, 12 o'clock at night. That's when you go to parties in Miami. And shit.
Yeah. That's where you at, Miami, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'd say. At least it's sunny. It's cold as hell over there.
Yo, Ezra is one of the
man.
funniest motherfuckers on YouTube, dog.
This was proper funny. You're funny guys too.
Ezra versus Kwame.
Classic.
That's a classic
Classic.
debates. Classic debates.
Trust me.
So we say no red. What's popping today?
Bro, I'm just here, just chilling in, relaxing. You get me? Relaxing, man. Bay.
You that Betty not back
Chief, how are we? Chief.
Welcome, Betty. Welcome.
Thank you. Hello, fellas.
What's up, Betty? I'm good. How are you?
I'm fine. Just chilling.
You sound fine too.
Yeah, I'm in a bit of pain, but I'm all right. I'm just doing my dance move. I've got to do a dance video. You know, I got challenged to I got told that I got no rhythm.
What kind of dance are we talking about here? What kind of dancing?
like Jedi and Rambo, they challenged me to a dance video. So I'm just got I was actually at the gym. So
hey, do you know what you could do? Yeah, you can do the dance moves from House Party like Shireen and Sydney. You need to find Sydney.
It's such a long time since I've seen House Party. Is that the guy with the high top, the light skinned brother with the big massive high top?
Yeah.
I'd have to rewatch it. Yeah, I'd have to rewatch that. But yeah, I've got honestly, I want to do some twerking. I got rhythm. What Niger girl doesn't have rhythm?
Betty, man, I just feel like you ain't gonna be able to pull this one off. You know, I know you got many talents, but I think me and Rambo got this one in the bag. You ain't gonna be able to do this, bro.
No. Honestly, I'm gonna enjoy spending Rambo and Jedi and Funky's money because they actually love my soil. They actually said that they were gonna put money down, and I said, yeah, that's fine. Because I'm going to take that money, I'm going to win, and I'm going to enjoy spending their hard-earned cash. I'm going to buy myself a nice dress with their cash after I've whipped their ass on the dance floor.
It was £10 each.
I can still whip with £10. I can still whip with £10. That's £30.
They're saying that you're going to dance like David Brent from The Office.
You ain't seen me shake my arm. No, I ain't gonna do the robot.
And then pulling yourself along with the rope. You know when you're pulling yourself along with the rope.
Can I make a request?
Buy myself a nice dress.
Betty,
after I've whipped that off on the
Betty, can I make a request, please?
Yes.
Gun lean. Can you do the gun lean, please?
Can you do the what?
Gun lean. Mr. Gun lean. Gun lean on the beat as well. Hey, everyone, boys and girls. You know, this and you say well, left and right. All right, you got to look up the gun lean, yeah?
I don't know what that means.
Yeah, GUNLEAN. Gun lean. Okay, look up that dance, please.
Do that, Russ.
Yeah, you looking it up?
She's Googling it still. I swear.
Yeah, sorry, I'm Googling.
Yeah, get your Google on, girl. Get down and get your Google on, girl. Get me, get your Google on, man.
again? Can you spell it for me again, man?
Yeah.
A little bit.
Gun. It's two
Yeah.
words there. One is gun, the other is lean.
Yeah.
Right? You know how to spell gun?
Oh, I see. Let me see YouTube. Why are you laughing? He's going on like I've got nothing. He's not gonna. You can't do anything.
Machine Gun Betty don't know about gun lean, you know. What happened to Betty?
He ain't gonna do nothing with them chicken legs. Jedi ain't gonna do nothing with them chicken legs, man.
Now, can you turn down the music, please? Betty.
I haven't got any music on.
No,
Yeah,
that was me, man. I never heard the gun lean thing that I was looking at.
Okay.
I don't got no music on.
Sorry.
Oh, so
Apologize.
I'm just seeing some. I'm
bad
just seeing
man
like
in
the
that.
gun lean challenge, and I'm just seeing like some like kids. Like, let's say. I'm not seeing in this video. Play this video. Is it? Oh, it's a proper dance move. Like with this, do some shoulder action and shit. Is this the one? Gun lean dance video compilation. Gun lean challenge. What the fuck? I ain't fucking doing that.
Yo, Machine Gun Betty said she ain't doing no gun lean, fam.
That shit was funny. Machine Gun Betty, though. MGB.
MGB.
That's a proper. I see. Also, it's like a proper dance, isn't it? It's like.
Yeah, man, it's the gun.
Yo, Jedi, dog. Listen, yo, you ain't talk for but you ain't talk for like 5 hours when you went on that live stream. You know that shit was crazy. I seen you went in like 5 hours until you said a word, and then that shit just went crazy after that, man.
Who? What?
Ladies night.
The live stream.
You was on
Callum.
Yeah. Callum, Rockstead, content, everybody.
Which live stream?
The Respect Callum.
Okay, yeah. Okay, what you say now, Alessa? What happened?
Now I'm saying you're humble, man. You was on you was pretty much when you came on. It was like what 5 hours, I'm gonna just be conservative, like 2 hours or more than that. You didn't say shit the whole time. And then finally, when you said something, it was pretty much a wrap after that.
I always shake my ass when I'm dancing. It's just, honestly, I don't know what black woman doesn't shake that ass. You know, when you're African, and that's what we do. We always shake our ass when we dance. It's difficult.
It went summer when you come down here, but I swear down, I didn't see no batty when you was there though. I ain't saying you ain't got a batty or nothing here, but when I saw you, I didn't see the batty. Still.
She left it in Mali.
You must have left it. She didn't trust it in the park.
Hey, Bestie, wear some tights on Sunday. Wear some tights on Sunday and show them.
Wear some tights on Sunday. Hashtag Betty, you wear tights on Sunday. Is that what you like screaming?
And if you wear some red tights, I know you did it for me, all right?
Yeah, I'll wear some leggings. So you can see my ass move. But it won't be this Sunday. The mechanic's coming to fix my car. Sorry, guys. But no, don't worry, that video soon come. You know what they do? They pad it. In Nigeria, what they do, when you put a wrapper on, they put a towel. My auntie puts a towel underneath because, like, Nigerian men like fat women.
More cushion for the pushing.
Yeah! It just doesn't look right. It doesn't look right. The traditional African clothing doesn't look right unless you're quite chunky. It just doesn't look right. Are we going over to Beefy's channel now?
When he started up, I don't know if he started yet.
Hey, this is someone said, don't lie, Betty, you can't grind. Just wait. Honestly, You honestly, you just wait until you see my dangerous moves on the dance floor.
Don't forget we was even
skinning out on YouTube, boy. Man's gonna see Betty skinning out on YouTube and get bare DMs.
Yeah,
start twerking for real.
You know, have you seen those girls twerk? But they twerk on the actual wall.
Betty's twerking channel, right? What you gonna call
it? Betty, please don't try and get up on the wall. Please don't.
I can't even do that. I'm not gonna lie. When you start doing upside down on the wall, I'm like, whoa, that's a next level move.
Yeah, definitely next. A couple. I don't know if it's the next level. It might be a couple levels up from like a good few levels.
No, it is to go on the wall upside down.
Yeah. All right. I don't know about that, baby. Just be careful, innit, man.
Like I'm gonna hit myself. I'm still trying to, you know, when you see those racker girls and you go all the way down, how low can you go?
Hold on. Betty, did you say racker girls?
Yeah, those racker girls.
I'm done.
You know, have blue hair and green hair and gold jewelry, and then you see
Betty.
Around. Yes, Rambo?
Again. Say that again, I'm begging.
The racker girls, those racker girls.
Racker girls.
Say that again?
Fucking hell, boy. You definitely 25 years gone.
I know, I'm sorry.
No embarrassment, you know. Racker girls. Fucking hell.
You know those girls, you know when they see, you know who I'm talking about though, don't you? They've got like amazing coloured hair.
No, but it's the term you're using. Ragged girls.
Oh, I was like, what are they called now?
Boy, it's bash music they're listening to now, isn't it?
Well, you can tell her now. You know how old I am. You can. It shows my age, doesn't it?
Yeah, you're older than me, yeah. Fucking hell.
I'm older than you. Jedi is older than me. Jedi is a couple of years older than me.
Boy, you said ragged girls, man. Right, that's an old term.
Ragamuffin and that.
Betty's on drugs, man. Betty.
Yeah.
Leave it out, auntie.
I'm a little coconut. I'm sorry, I'm a little coconut. I could never go to the blues. It's the blues a really old term to use as well. Like if I say, like, went to the blues. Is that really an old term?
Blues.
It's from 1997. That's
you're exposing yourself, man.
I was a teenager in 1997. That's when Mary J. Blige was out. All those are the terms that people were using. What's a blues? A blues is like I think it's like a house party where black people go.
You said a house party for black people. Damn.
Betty.
Wow.
I beg you.
Yeah.
Allow it. I think
to the house party with black people. Man. Wow. You're really Nigerian, man. I'll tell you that.
Honestly, it's a house party that black people go to, and it don't start until 2, and it goes out until the early hours of the morning. Like if you get there, don't get there before 2. You know what I mean?
That's sad music.
Betty boy is old school.
Yeah. Oh my no, there's nothing like the golden oldies though, is there? You know what I mean?
Right. Describe the house party. You don't go there before 2 o'clock.
Yeah, you know, that's the truth though, isn't it? They didn't like white people's parties start around like 10, 11.
No. Let's be honest.
10, 11, that's what time it finished.
No. He had a drop it, fam. They're opening nightclubs about 10 o'clock, and by 2 o'clock, they finish. Yeah.
White people's party.
Yeah, white people's nightclub.
Hey,
If you
but
go
one
to a
thing though,
nightclub,
they get drunk. White people get drunk though. That's one thing I know, man.
yeah.
This is it. It's true. That's how it was. And then they'd go right into the early hours of the morning. These blues, and then the police would come and shut the thing down. Because the bad boys would come in and start shooting up. You know Rambo, isn't it? The bad boys of town. The hood rats would come and shoot up in the party, like Chris Rock said, and ruin the whole entire vibe. Naive, you know what I'm saying, isn't it? Naive is of my era. Yeah, Moss side. O161, M14, M15.
Trust me, man.
Yeah, so many places got closed down because of the bad boys with their guns. They fucked up the whole entire vibe.
Yeah, that's like late 90s, 2000.
Yeah, that's exactly. Thank you. And finally, someone that knows that era.
No, but why don't you just talk about jungle race, man? You from fucking Manchester. Now you come talk about blues. Yeah, man. You old school. Fucking hell.
Because like, especially the older generation, they start talking about certain clubs that were like there in Manchester, Moss Side, Princess Road, and they got closed down because of the bad boys.
Yeah, but Manchester went for a different transition, didn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, to early 2000. They just eradicated things, didn't they?
Yeah, you mean like the war, like when they did the regeneration and knocked down lots of properties and rebuilt.
And the fucking media and the little government created that war between Doddy and Moss side, you know, and everything else.
Yeah.
Splitted it and blamed it all on the Yardies and all sorts of crap.
There was a lot of things. To tell you the honest truth, there was a war in Moss side, but there was also like the gang called Cheetham Hill. I don't know if you've heard of Cheetham Hill. Niggers, honkies, and chinks. That was Cheetham Hill. And then there was the Salford, which was just like the white gangs. And they were all fighting.
Salford is really the white part of Manchester, isn't it, really?
Yeah. So like Salford is like, in them days, traditionally was like white.
A few mixed race, yeah.
Yeah. And they had like old families that run things.
Yeah.
And they had a little bit of a little beef with the Moss side gangs and Cheetham Hill.
Yeah, don't forget though, the difference when you go into Moss side, that's where I will say that's kind of like real Manchester, like you go into like the fucking, like you want to know Manchester's everyday living. That's how it was. Doddy, then you go across the road, Moss. I couldn't even believe it coming from that London, how close that these two estates were and all sorts of stuff. Yeah.
I know. It's crazy.
It blew my mind. I went to a drum and bass rave with fucking DJ Fabio, and he took me to a club. And when he told me, yeah, that's Moss side, Doddy somewhere in a little club somewhere, like a little, what's it called? I don't know if it was Prince of Wales, but a pub like that where they do the jungle events.
Yeah.
And it shocked me how much. Then I thought living in South London amongst Brixton, pure yard, man, not like Manchester. Maybe it's a small area where everywhere is like little Jamaica.
Yeah, because like Gooch and Doddington, it's literally the same estate. It's just like a road that separates it.
I couldn't believe it. It's not a big main road, you know, or nothing like that. It's just
not. I know. I think that's why it made it so dangerous in the sense of that's why Because that's why they got rid of all the alleyways. When they did the regeneration, they got rid of all the alleyways.
Yeah.
Where all the little drug dealers were on their bikes and the police couldn't get to them. Because it's only a small estate compared to, you know, London and stuff like that.
But boy, I don't really know the politics of Moss Side like that. But boy, tell you the truth, what I saw and like witnessed myself, I'm just like, fucking hell. It was like the only difference between me down here, living down here, and you lot up there was your accents. That's all.
Yeah. And this is what they say. Well, this is what Wikipedia says. They basically say Gooch was like controlled by Nigerians, and like Nigerians with links to Nigeria, and Doddington was controlled by Jamaicans. That's what they say. And
no, but so to
Wikipedia, but I don't know how far that is.
No, but then again, bullet that got a leak on it. What they did to the gangs in America, like the Blood and Crips in LA, they kind of tried to do the same method with Doddington and Gooch. Tried to talk shit like, that basically they were just two different estates with two different schools. They both linked. Both of them was protecting their areas. The next minute, they blame it on the yardies with the drugs and shit. But well, don't forget Liverpool, Manchester, and all of that. You can't really blame it on fucking black people because we don't control the waterways. We don't control the customs. We don't do it like that. And when we did have money, we wouldn't be allowed to run things because white people will snitch on you. And that's why they got Supergrass and that. No Manchester, no Salford gang with like a nigger gang to be over them. Like that's what it was. It was all conspiracies and all of that. And what they did, the media made out these gangs were harder and rougher than what they really were. It's just
they made it out like the black gangs. They made out like the black gangs actually ran Manchester, but when you look into it, what you find is the Salford. They were getting a lot of help from Salford. The Salford.
Yeah, but with the Salford lot, Salford's a bit different. Like they're in the and all of that stuff. And remember, their level gangsters is totally different. Like as I say, certain men with debt collecting. Like, boy, when I mean debt collecting, you needed a loan because your Jaro don't come at on the right time and everything. What was it called? Yeah. Loan sharks and all of that. They controlled them stuff. A lot of them controlled areas where the black guys couldn't really get into anyway because nobody would never give you protection money, like 30 grand.
Yeah. You know, it's so they actually had a market store, you know, like the outdoor market, and they were charging the market holders £1 a day protection, would it?
Yeah, because some little kid will come and teeth your bananas and apples from you.
It's just like that's how bad they were. But yeah, like they say, like you say, like the white gangs like in Salford and stuff, like they're not really something to be played with. And like one or two, the black gangs in Moss Side and the surrounding area thought they were gonna come to Salford and start to run things, and they got told what time it was because they weren't gonna let like outsiders come in and like take over and stuff like that.
No, they don't have it like that, and all of this. And this is the folklore bullshit. They always told you that, Nigerian gangs come over, or Jamaican and Nigerian gangs come over. No one can't just come in your area and overtake you like that. It don't work like that. Because a lot of it is media sensation. Like 4 years later, you're finding out now. This is the problem. Even in the white community, people glorify certain gangsters and everything. Like, then when they find out 40 years later, that gangster wasn't like that wasn't the person what people ever thought he was, like the Craig twins. They would say that, they were the gangs. A lot of old men them now who can snitch and who can tell their piece of their stories, telling, these they were the gangsters. They were a bunch of fucking gaylords, you know, and really show you the real history to all certain things. They were fucking with politicians from day one. Most gangsters, to tell you the truth, was kidnapping fucking kids off the street and giving them to the fucking House of Parliament, but a lot of people don't like to talk about that. That's why paedophilia was very strongly up in the north, because the paedophilia gangs, and the child murderers were all a part of that. All a part of these
Jimmy
secrets coming out now. Yeah, bro. Jimmy Savile wasn't even Jimmy Savile was just speckled dust, bruv. What Jimmy Savile used to do in the 80s, I remember growing up and watching Jimmy fix it. Yeah, and I believe that a lot of the English people put their children into Jimmy Savile's hand really when he was fixing every fucking thing. Yeah, it's only when all these paedophilia cases come. Look at BBC. Blue Peter and the whole of them was full of it. You understand?
Yeah.
That's the truth. And the children who really got fucked was the children up in North, because they were more, I don't want to say neglected, but the government structure up there with social services was even in existence.
Yeah, this is, and there was a lack of money that was spent on all the mines and the deindustrialization of the North. The North was very neglected. That's why they say it's grim up north. But like you said, it's completely, that's what they were doing. But these gangs are into child trafficking, extortion, prostitution. The more you delve deep in how they make their money, you don't want to know. Once you start delving deep in how they make their money.
No, it's fact. I tell you the truth. Government and gangsters work hand in hand.
Yeah.
Check it out.
Yeah.
People gangsters really had government, and most of them they always tell you a story like this guy, little youth, was in social services. He had a little reputation then for himself. Boom, boom, boom. Government was interested in his in certain things he could do for them. Most people were fucking agents, Then they started to. Then the only truth really came out is when they said, "How come all the good people die early and all the fucking bad ones are still out on the street?" That's when people kind of sussed out that stuff ain't really going right out here. Get me?
Yeah. And those children that disappear. Those children that just in a country like this, they just happen to just disappear and no one saw them. Especially children in care. Children in care seem to disappear.
No disrespect. This is how it really goes as well. Those same youths in care grow up to be 30, 35 now, started to take leadership positions in government groups. Now, you're finding out that most of these are kids who's damaged, but they got involved in white extremism. You understand? And these are the things. It's all right to say, black people, we always engage. This is the problem with me, Betty. You have enough black people always stereotype black people. You have enough people always stereotype black people. The way we tell when it's time to really tell the truth. And we see the condition and stuff what goes on in this country. I believe that we just learn it from them, all of it. We learn everything from them, and it's like we ain't been in no position of no gangsterism and shit. You know what I mean? They say, black kids is walking around with knives and stuff. You know what I mean? But they will never tell you that most of it is just made up to bring in laws and legislation in. That's all.
Yeah, there's a lot of and stuff. I think, but they are some in Salford. They are some sort. Well, there's white people I wouldn't fuck with. There's white people that are just crazy. I mean, what I find with some of the gangsters, as long as you mind your own business. I didn't see anything and I didn't hear anything. They tend to leave you alone. But some of them just don't leave you alone. Stuff like that, but I don't know. It's just, especially I used to work in a lot of nightclubs when I was younger and stuff like that, and you just notice certain things that are going on at the door, like these, what's that smell? Oh, it's air freshener, and all the drugs that are coming, are involved, and then these gangs that come in, and then they just seem to run the whole entire thing, and nobody saw anything, and nobody heard anything. There's a lot of corruption. you know, that's what I.
But I tell you the truth, average back in the day, especially especially 90s, most gangster activities happen in nightclubs, but you had to have as you go into the door. Everything was organized for you. And I remember being a part of the posse system and going into certain clubs. Simple, I always say, it was all orchestrated. Manager say, see those guys, I don't want them in here. Or let them in and we gotta give them a fucking a nightmare to remember. Yeah, man, bouncers would see you slipping out, rolling up a spliff and going extra bad. But it was all orchestrated.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I
it was
think
all orchestrated.
Some of these bouncers are just drug dealers, though. God be honest.
Yeah, no, but so to what, it's all clamped down now. For you to even get a club nowadays, you gotta go to a local police station, tell them what fucking DJ you're having in that on your bill. Don't want to see your flyer. Don't want to see all of that. And sometimes they even telling people, "Hey, what we want $5 grand. Here what, or we lock off your rents." You got artists from America coming over here, yeah. And their shit get locked off within 4 hours.
I think that's what is it JME said, like Skepta's brother. He did like a little mini documentary about that, isn't it? Like some of the is it the drill music when they wanted
no. It's people, it's what they say, it's high, like you got a lot of youths who do drill ain't got that to that level yet, but they're saying that a lot of the artists had been doing what they've been actually rapping about or singing about. So what they're saying, what's happened, Striding and everybody else, has got together. You will find out that Choice FM, if they're finding out that you're involved in certain things, they won't promote you, The only person who will probably promote you is that silly prick who will put you in jail anyway. What's that white brother called?
Westwood. Is it Westwood?
No, man, what's that? No, what's that brother called, man? Westwood. Tim Westwood. Yeah.
Oh, you're breaking up, hon. Hon, you broke. Oh, Rambo, hon, you broke up. Can you repeat yourself, hon?
Man's got that like a Wi-Fi for you.
Oh, it's got a bad connection.
Yeah, bad connection.
Like Naif is like, fuck Westwood. I know, we found like he's such a wigger in there. I'm not gonna lie, I don't like Westwood. I find him really a bit annoying. I don't mind Charlie. What's his name? The little fat little chubby white kid. What's his name? That boy. What's his name? I don't mind him. I think he's quite funny. So is it Charlie Sloth? Is it Charlie Sloth? Is his name?
You know what they say, they'll play tunes that like my youth with a one eye, Fetty Wap, saying he's got a Glock in his Rari and daytime music, but then complain about what the UK youths are talking about. It's mad still. Double standards on the youths.
So explain that again, because you cut up a bit, hon.
Yeah, basically, there's a youth called Fetty Wap,
Yeah.
And he had a #1 tune in the UK.
Yes.
Yeah. And in one of the things, he was talking about how he's got a Glock in his Rari. Yeah, he's got a Glock in his Ferrari. Yeah. But that used to get played on his daytime.
What's a Glock?
A gun.
Oh, right. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm getting so old.
So
he's
that's
got
what I'm saying. That was for getting played on daytime radio, but they're complaining about what the youths are talking about at the same time, innit? So it's double standards what they're promoting, innit? So they're saying, it's all right for my man to sing this, but they don't want you to sing that.
Is this other person white by any chance?
Fetty Wap? No, he's American, US.
Oh, but you know what? I think
1738.
I don't know what. Sorry, I don't know these tunes. I'm sorry. You know, I don't listen to a lot of this type of music.
Are you talking about Trap Queen?
Yeah, man.
Oh, okay. No, I'm talking about that's the song you're talking about, right?
Yeah. Fetty Wap's tunes, innit?
Yeah, that shit was big everywhere. It was #1 in America too, man.
But I'm saying though, my man's talking about he's got a Glock in his Rari and all that though.
Trap
Man's
queen.
playing the thing on the they're playing it in daytime radio.
You people, honestly, because I don't listen to all this type of music that you people listen to, and all this slang that you're using. I'm like, what is all this? I'm sorry, I'll need to go to the Urban Dictionary to understand what you're talking about.
Seriously, you've been in soul for too long, fam. You need to go back to money.
No, it's not even that I've been soul for too long. I just, I'm a good girl. I don't hang out with those bad boys.
So Bigger, you can't have gun lyrics in the daytime over there?
Not really. They don't do that still.
We don't have the right to bear arms. With the UK, guns are illegal even though you can get them.
No, it's handguns and automatics are illegal. You can have shotguns in that.
No, but you're not going to have a shotgun, are you, unless you live in the countryside. You have to have a license and stuff like that.
If you do fox hunting,
ain't no niggas in the countryside in Britain. The average black person is working class. People who have shotguns are like.
So on YouTube, I see a whole bunch of drill artists though from UK. Like, I'm talking about videos with millions of views.
Yeah.
Those songs never get played.
Yeah, they don't get played in the daytime. You know what? Yeah, YouTube.
In YouTube.
YouTube plays more than the radio stations. The radio stations don't really play the younger drill dons.
Oh.
They just play them. They play them once they get the hype. You know what I'm saying?
Or it's on like the pirate radio stations, like those type of things. That the illegal radio stations will play things until they get raided and clamped down.
Pirate radio station to play it, and then once it goes big, then everyone will jump on it. All the national stations will try to jump on it. The same thing in it that happens everywhere.
Dorina, come in. Can my friend Dorina come in, Jedi? Dorina, come in.
Is Dorina going to come in and start moaning?
She's going to start moaning. She's my girl.
When you and Dorina get together, you used to start moaning, Jamaican men don't do this. Jamaican men.
You're just jealous.
Jamaican men.
Ignore him, Dorina. Just ignore him. Just ignore him. You don't like my friend Torino?
No, I love you and Torino, man, but I don't like it when you lot are talking shit about Jamaicans, though.
No, we can talk what we want about Jamaicans. How are you going to tell us what to talk about on our own channel?
On your own channel, you can say what you want.
Yeah, we can say what we want. We don't owe you
Jamaica was God's gift to the world, man.
Yeah, around here, I can say what I want.
Ireland. You're only in Ireland. You came from us.
It was God's gift to the world, though. Trust me.
It's an island.
With a bunch of culture that's everywhere. The culture's everywhere.
Dorina says she's never cussed Jamaicans. Dorina says she's never cussed Jamaicans, Bigger.
What was that? What I swear down, yeah. Before you switched teams, yeah. I remember when you was on the other team with you and Raj and that. I swear you done.
When I was on the team.
When you was on Raj's team, I remember you used to be on Raj's team.
Oh. Even I remember those days. I remember those days. Yeah.
You used to be on Raj's team.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. The Beta Misfits.
The Beta Misfits. You was the captain of the Beta Misfits. So don't try it.
What? He's a general. Raj said she's a general.
Yeah, she was a general. She said, "Yo, Beta's a general in the Beta Misfits army."
I'm a fucking general. I'm still a fucking general. Yeah, and my handbag's coming right for you right now.
You're in the handbag army now, yeah?
Yeah, what do you mean handbag? Of course, that's what a woman's going to do, isn't it? I'm a woman. Of course, I'm going to whack you in my handbag. You still butthurt about me calling you hybrids. That's what it is, Serena. They still butthurt about that comment.
About hybrid?
Yeah, but I meant it as well. I meant it.
Do you know
That's what I meant it.
You know what's funny about
I'm not retracting it. People are a blend of African ethnic groups, different African ethnic groups.
But same with the people in Nigeria.
Hybrid, fusion, whatever you want to call it. That's what you are.
So a Nigerian's not hybrid.
You're not. No, Nigeria is not an ethnic group.
So it's Nigerian.
No, it's not. That's nationality. It's
Nigeria get colonized? Did Nigerians get colonized by Britain?
Nationality bigger.
Did Britain colonize Nigeria?
Nigerian language. There's no one Nigerian language. It's a nationality.
Did Britain colonize Nigeria?
It's a collection of different ethnic groups.
But did Britain colonize Nigeria?
No, because Nigeria never existed before Britain came.
Come on, man. Why y'all lie fast? Stop your blood clot lying.
Never existed, bigger.
Stop your blood clot lying, girl.
Before the British came, there was no Nigeria. So before the British came, there was a Nigeria.
So did the Benin Empire get colonized by Britain?
That is, the Benin Empire is not Nigeria. Nigeria never existed before Britain came. So no, the Britain never did colonize Nigeria because Nigeria never existed. What Britain did was have a protectorate in Benin. It had a protectorate of the Sokoto Caliphate, but there was no such thing as Nigeria. Nigeria is only 7 years old.
The place that is called Nigeria now, yeah. How did that get turned into Nigeria?
Because they smashed the Benin Empire, they smashed the Sokoto Caliphate, they smashed all the empires and the civilizations that were there. But they were not collectivized. There was no such thing called Nigeria. My grandmother was not born in Nigeria because Nigeria never existed.
Okay, so but who was the people? Who was the people that smashed this empire?
Did not colonize Nigeria. What they
who were the people that broke up this empire?
Britain.
Okay, so you've answered your own question.
Do you understand that there were so many different empires and societies there? There was no Nigeria.
But then, what's there now?
Nigeria.
Who do they answer to right now?
Nigeria is now a state. But Nigeria's not been a state for more than 70 years.
Is it a former British colony? Yes or no?
I wouldn't know. It's a protectorate.
Is it a former British colony? Yes or no?
No.
Was Nigeria...
do you understand?
Wait. Are you telling me Nigeria has not had its independence? Is that what you're saying?
No, because it never... How can you have independence when it didn't exist?
There's no such thing as a Nigerian Independence Day. Is that what you're trying to say?
There's a Nigerian Independence Day, but there's no Nigeria.
So why do they celebrate Nigerian Independence Day, love?
They want to celebrate it, but when you look at Nigeria,
why do they? No, why? Show me, Betty.
No, I'm gonna show you. Are you gonna let me speak? Because you said that there was a Nigeria. Yeah, I'm telling you, my grandmother never lived in a place called Nigeria. She was not born in that place. Nigeria is only 70 years old. How can you have independence from a state that never existed? What existed was the Niger Southern Protectorate and the Northern Protectorate that were amalgamated, yeah, to form a state called Nigeria. Prior to that, there was the Sokoto Caliphate, the Benin Empire. So no.
So
don't just project it.
No, because you keep this is what you keep trying to do. Yeah, you keep trying to make out like Nigeria was never colonized, or the place what is called Nigeria now was never colonized and controlled by the British. When there's British Petroleum running it, there is. British Petroleum still runs in Nigeria right now.
Nigeria was a protectorate. Do you understand the legal term? What the difference is between a protectorate and a colony?
So Nigeria was never a British colony.
You don't.
Are you trying to tell me Nigeria was never a British colony? Never.
No, it was a protectorate.
All right, I'm gonna go on mute.
Yo, she sound like the Somalians, boy. I tell you.
You know the Somali guys, man. No, it wasn't colonized, but they were just there.
It was a protectorate. Yo, it's crazy.
Go and read the difference between a protectorate and a colony. Yeah, because there's a big difference. A colony, you have no autonomy.
You know you're a Nigerian Catholic, yeah.
Big up, that's got nothing to do with it.
Done.
Do you understand the difference between a protectorate and a colony? No, you don't. Well, would you like me to read the difference for you?
What the Muslims say, Kalas.
Carlos, yeah, man, Carlos, man, better your loads.
Hold that. Catholic Nigerian. Remember that? A Catholic Nigerian.
Catholic Nigerian has never been colonized. Get out of here. Your loads.
My religion's got nothing to do with understanding the difference between a colony and a protectorate.
When you get colonized, they give you a religion as well. That's why they're Jamaican Christians.
Jamaica was
a Commonwealth. Jamaican Christian. Yeah, but it's a Commonwealth.
It's a Commonwealth. It's part of the Commonwealth. Nigeria is part of the British Commonwealth, and they're still playing the Commonwealth games today. What are you talking about? Halas, you're done.
Right, let's explain the difference between a protectorate and a colony, since a bigger doesn't understand the legal difference.
Betty, man, you're barbecuing yourself right now, man.
A protectorate is a state that is merely protected by a larger country. A colony is part of a larger country governed by the same country.
A protectorate is part of a country governed by the same country. So
no,
is that what you're saying? Is that what you just said?
Hey, Betty, I'm gonna read one sentence. I'm gonna read one sentence because all you got to do is type in.
A protectorate is a state. However, is under the protection of another country in exchange for something. Yeah? A colony is defined as a territory which is governed by another country. You have no sovereignty when you're a colony.
Bigger and Betty. All you have to do is literally type in colonial Nigeria. And you're gonna see colony and protectorate Nigeria from 1914 to 1960. I'm just gonna read a sentence.
Kingdom, Betty. Hey, Betty, man. It was colonized, man. I don't know.
It even said colonial Nigeria. It said colonial Nigeria.
If you man never got colonized, you wouldn't be in Jamaica in the first place. You got colonized, man.
It's colony and protectorate of Nigeria.
Nigeria was
you got colonized, fam. Stop.
Somalia was the protectorate.
No, Somalia was a colony.
No,
Nigeria was a colony. You're still part of British colony. You're still part of the British Commonwealth right now. You're part of the Commonwealth. You can't be part of the Commonwealth if you didn't get colonized by the people that run the Commonwealth. Do you know what the Commonwealth means?
Why does the passport say the Nigerian protectorate?
Man.
The thing is, they didn't colonize them. They had to because they were always fighting. The British just said, "We'll protect you." Isn't that what they said? Because the Somalians and the Nigerians were fighting constantly. So what they did was they sort of said, "Okay, we'll just be that's like a different version of colonialism, isn't it?" So they put their kings there, they left them there, but it's not like a proper colonial, isn't it?
It's still a colony, fam. If you don't run the place yourself, you're colonized, fam.
Bigger, when you can be bothered,
it's just trying to soft shoe it, man. Stop trying to soft shoe it.
What a protectorate is,
history
is, that's when you can talk. Your arms can't talk because you can't even bother to go and do it.
Let me read you something. Yeah. The entire territory of Royal Niger.
To read it, let alone
you read it. You read it first.
Who is
you read it? You read first. You read first. You read first, and then I'm gonna put your ass on the barbecue and burn you up.
You're not gonna put my ass on the barbecue.
Burn up season.
Know the difference.
Jerk season, Mayo.
And you basically said a colony.
Burn up season.
And you did not know
the difference. Burn up season, Mayo.
You didn't know the difference, did you?
Barbecue season, I want the blood clots are going around here.
Admit it.
Right.
Burn up finger. Jerk chicken and rice and peas.
Yo, Betty, what is it that you're disputing?
Don't forget the ackee and saltfish, dog.
Ackee and saltfish. Burn up that.
Brown stew chicken.
Don't make me hungry.
Nigeria was not a colony.
Burn up finger.
It's a protectorate. That's what I'm disputing. And I'm telling people there's a
bull and cheese.
A colony. Can't be bothered to listen because he thinks he knows everything.
Escovitch.
Oh shit! Oh, you're too spicy for right there. Too spicy. Too hot. Too hot. A slapper pot right there. It's too hot.
Fucking bitch.
Pepper pots.
Oh, man. I bet you, man. You have to hold that L sometimes, man. You can't win all the time.
I don't have to hold anything.
Hold that L, man.
Oh, you're not in beefy or big or whatever your name is. I don't have to hold you anything.
Just hold the L, man. You're lows, man. You can't take it, Mario. You have to lose this one, Mario. You're lows.
What I don't like is someone like you who can't even tell the difference. You don't know the legal definition between the difference between what is a protectorate and a colony. And when you're told, you continue to talk and shout over someone.
Hey, bun up finger.
What you have to do is take the time to Google it.
Jerk seasoning.
Because all you can do is troll.
But you keep biting.
He just all he doing is naming ethnic foods in Jamaica. That's it. You know, you're not doing nothing else. Just ethnic foods, man. That's it. The shit you grew up on.
Who is this American guy? What's his name?
His name is Mr. Soil.
Okay, what is all this ADOS that I'm seeing in America?
Oh, that's the descendants of blacks, African slaves, something like that. I think you're talking about the Yvette Carnell, Antonio Talks. I forgot his name, Antonio Brown or something like that. But yeah, it's an American movement.
Oh, it's really.
It's like, I guess it's like a countering the Pan-African movement.
Ask this guy, because this guy's saying that you cross the Jamaicans. This is what he's saying. This is a bigger. Yeah. This is what he's saying. But I'm saying,
harder bread. Hey, Tony, harder bread, right? So it's some butter and harder bread, right? Yo, she done. Some harder bread right there, boy. He tell you he's a harder bread is a wrap. Once you say harder bread is done, man.
Talking.
Once you say harder bread is done, convo done, you're dead.
Hey,
you're dead.
Cocker bread and jerk.
Look at this food.
Oh man.
Cocker bread and jerk chicken.
Some beef patty, right? Yo.
He's talking shit, man.
Corrigot.
Stop talking.
Manage water right there, boy. Manage water.
We owe you something bigger. You're not forced to come on my fucking channel. So if you come on my channel and you don't like what's on the channel, you're free to leave.
You know what? This is not your channel, motherfucker. No,
it's not. But I'm fucking here, aren't I? And it's not.
Why are you being disrespectful
to
Betty? What does she do?
No. Why being disrespectful to Betty, man? You just told me. How was that being disrespectful? You just told me not to come on your channel, and I just told you that this ain't your channel. So
I'm not allowing someone to speak. You want to educate people on what you do not know.
What don't I know? What the difference between being colonized and not being colonized?
What is a protectorate and what is a colony?
Nigeria's colonized, man. Stop making up, man.
These people, instead of
lying, Mayo.
You don't know the difference. What do you know of Nigerian history? Tuck
the blood clot lying.
You mean the box? Fuck you. like I owe you something.
I said tuck the blood clot lying.
Everything's just a joke to you.
Yeah, man. I love laughing. I love life.
Oh, you're just actually really immature.
Sometimes.
You know, they say you don't get older. You just know how they say some by age you don't get older. You stay the same.
Some people are old before they're young, innit? Some people are old before them time.
Pretty much, the older you get, the older you get is just a number. You stay the same, pretty much. If you're a child, you're still gonna stay a child at 50.
Hey, Nanifa, why aren't you back in Jamaica, cuz?
I messed up the saying, though.
Nanifa, why are you on mute still, and why aren't you back in Jamaica? Stop hiding in the background.
Of course I'm here, man,
I'm drawing you
listening, in. God, that's why I was trying to find out exactly what the argument is. Yeah, so
hi, nice.
The argument is
bless up.
Was Nigeria
I'm
ever
hearing
colonized?
the word protectorate. You understand? And I'm presuming Betty's making a definite distinction between protectorate and what, Betty? Colony, yeah?
Yes.
Is that right, yeah?
Yes.
Okay. All right, Betty. All right, calm down, love.
They're two different things.
All right, then. So educate us, Betty. So
I already did it. I'm not going to explain it again.
All right, then. Don't explain it again.
People can go and find it out. Google it. People can go and find it out.
All right, bud. But in terms of I mean, in terms of what's the word? So why? Okay, so why is it a Commonwealth country then, Betty?
Why is it Commonwealth? Because obviously,
it's not obvious, is it?
What do you mean? If you know the answer to the question, then don't bother asking me. Because if I say something and then you interrupt, then obviously you already know the answer.
Go on, Betty. Go on, Bab. Go on. I'm not interrupting, sis. Go on, Bab. I apologize. Go on.
Because obviously they had a business arrangement because it's a protectorate.
I heard that the Queen goes there a lot.
No, the Queen don't come to Nigeria a lot. That's nonsense.
Well, I just said that she's got
Nigeria a lot.
On it, something.
Hey, Betty, can I read you something?
No, Big, I don't want to talk to you because this is what I know you about.
Can you mute your mic for a second while I talk to the rest of the panel? Can you mute your mic while I talk to the rest of the panel? All right, you muted, yeah? Don't get triggered when I read this, yeah? Right. Lagos was invaded by the British forces in 1851, formally annexed in 1861. Nigeria became British protectorate in 1909. Colonization lasted until 1960. Did I say colonization lasted until 1960, when an independence movement succeeded in gaining Nigerian independence? Kalas. Pre-colonial period, 1500 to 1800. British period, 1800 to 1960.
Plus, it seems like only southern Nigeria may have been a protectorate. Back on
No, hang on here. Lagos is not Nigeria, is it? Is Lagos the whole of Nigeria?
Class, man.
And is Lagos, which is Yoruba land? How many different ethnic groups are in Nigeria? So if the British make a business arrangement with the Yoruba, they've not made a business arrangement with the Efik. They've not made a business arrangement with the Fulani, the Hausa, the Igbo. They're not even all in the same kingdom. They're not even speaking the same language.
Big up Nigeria.
They went and invaded Lagos. They went to Yoruba land. Yoruba land was not unified with all the different land. So yeah, they can go there, but they sure as hell didn't colonize all at the same time.
So Nigeria is not part of the British Commonwealth.
What has Nigeria being part of the Commonwealth got to do with being a protectorate?
That's when you get colonized, you're part of the British Commonwealth. Like India was colonized, it's part of the British Commonwealth. Australia was colonized, it's part of the British Commonwealth.
No.
New Zealand was colonized, it was part of the British Commonwealth.
Caribbean
was colonized, it's part of the British Commonwealth.
Bigger, do you understand the difference between a protectorate and a colony?
I don't think you understand the difference.
No, Bigger, read the definition so you understand.
Yeah, right.
Because a colony and a protectorate are not the same thing.
Yeah, I don't think you.
And you're equating it as the same thing. Now, if you say that the people of the region that we now call Nigeria are colonized, how come the people in Nigeria do not speak English? So many of them do not speak English. If you say that they came and colonized that land, why are so many of the people not able to speak English?
What do you mean they're not able to speak?
People
in Nigeria do speak English, though. Are you telling me that no one in Nigeria don't speak English?
Not all of them.
Yeah,
not all of them. No, they don't.
Rubbish, man. People in Nigeria don't speak English, but I've got Nigerian neighbours right next door to me right now that have come fresh from Nigeria and they speak English.
Make that statement.
Get out of here, man.
Okay, no, Bigger, you know what? You're talking of your own country, Jamaica. That was a colony. You're not talking about Nigeria. It's quite
Nigeria was a colony as well.
Do you actually think everybody in Nigeria can actually speak English? You're dumber than what I thought.
Not dumb, man. You just can't take it.
No, you are. You must be dumb to actually think that everybody in Nigeria.
You just can't take it.
English.
Betty, you are losing.
No, I'm not losing. It's not a win or lose situation.
What you had a small L fam, but now you got the
So, hang on one moment. You say the British came.
Betty, you are losing.
Can my grandmother speak English? One moment. Can my grandma speak English at the time the British
official,
came?
What is the official language of Nigeria?
You said the British came to Nigeria, colonized. So if that is the case, and Nigeria existed, yeah, and the official language of Nigeria is English, then grandma must have been able to speak English.
Not necessarily.
No, yes, of course.
Not necessarily.
That's what you just said.
Not necessarily.
You just contradicted yourself.
Not necessarily. I just told you that people that I know from Nigeria speak English.
Nigeria can speak English. Then you said, "Don't be silly, Betty."
Betty, you are losing.
How can everybody speak English in Nigeria?
Woman is weak. You make no sense.
Betty, listen.
You not control your women here. Control your female.
Give me a couple seconds and let me read something, please.
Read out the thing, man. Stop
that. Let me read something.
Can this female prepare a meal? Can she prepare a meal? My scanner detects she is not able.
Betty, you are losing. Bigger is beating you.
Can you stop that a minute, please? Whoever's doing that.
No.
I want to read something, please. Who is this person? Omega. No, Alpha. Yeah, just give me 1 minute, please. Let me read something, Carl. This is interesting. So, Betty, yeah, this is from Britannica.com, yeah? So I'm just going to read a bit, and then obviously you can reply. It says, after the British government assumed direct control of the Royal Niger Company, and if you need me to read before, then I can do that, if you need the context, yeah? Of the Royal Niger Company's territories, the northern areas were renamed the Protectorate of the Northern Nigeria, and the land in the Niger Delta and along the lower reaches of the river was added to the Niger Coast Protectorate, which was renamed the Protectorate of Southern Nigeria. Lagos remained the capital of the South, with Zunguru the new capital of the North on January the 1st, 1914, following the recommendations of Sir Frederick Lugard. The two protectorates were amalgamated to form the colony and the Protectorate of Nigeria under a single general resident in Lagos. Did you hear that, Betty, yeah?
Naifa. Okay,
yes,
so Naifa. So basically what you're saying is, what did you say? The colony and protectorate of Nigeria.
Yes.
So, like I said, it's a protectorate.
So it's also a colony, though, Betty. Let's not forget the colony bit.
Oh, hang on, Naifia. You said it was a colony. I said to you,
it's
a
protectorate. This says was amalgamated to form the colony and
free yourself from colonization.
Why is the word protectorate in it?
Free yourself from the colony.
So are you gonna just disregard the colony bit, Betty?
You said to free up the colony.
Do what you've just done. You've disregarded.
No, Betty. What I have mentioned is both colony and protectorate.
Betty,
therefore,
you are losing.
That shows me that you can't just dismiss colony, Betty. That's all.
No, you just.
She is weak. I like this Naifa. I shall take her and make her my stupid baby mother.
The fuck is this weirdo?
Betty, you are losing.
Who is this troll?
I don't know, man, but
that's Omega Funky.
Omega Valley is beating you.
That's Ultra and Alpha Funky combined to make Omega Funky.
Jeez.
They like Trunks and Ghost.
Goes on to say, following Lugard's success in the North, he set out the principles of the administration system, subsequently institutionalized as indirect rule. Essentially, local governments was to be left in the hands of the traditional chiefs, subject to the guidance of European officers. Native institutions were utilized and interference with the local customs kept to a minimum, although the British did not always understand the local customs. While this system had built-in contradictions over the years, the Nigerian system developed into a sophisticated form of local government, especially in the Emirates and under the banner of native administration, quote unquote, which became the hallmark of colonial rule in Africa. It was a colony, Betty.
It's not a colony.
It's a colony, sis. Yes,
Betty,
it's a colonized
losing. Nigeria is beating you now.
Well, do you know what? Soon Africa will colonize.
And then it says many changes accompanied British rule. Western education, Betty, the English language.
Stop saying Betty.
And Christianity spread during this period. New forms of money, transportation, and communication were developed.
You are losing. You are losing.
And the Nigerian economy became based on the
If you want to read something, go and find something that says Nigeria was a straight colony. Don't
you are losing.
That says Nigeria was a colony protectorate.
All right, baby. I'm gonna go and check another source. I thought Britannica might have been a worthy source, but seemingly not.
That's the best source you can find on the internet. Britannica is all scholars in the world combined into one source. Everybody share information.
I thought it was a worthy source.
I used to have the CD, Britannica CD. Remember?
Can you hear me?
Yo, what?
Everybody stop.
I'm going to be touching on these topics in my show soon. So yeah, carry on. I'm enjoying this. Yeah, when I come, I'm going to bring in Jalil.
Have you heard that you're being destroyed by Bigger Belly?
I don't even see why we're even trying to argue the fact
that's what I'm saying. It's stupid. It's a stupid argument, fam. It's not even an argument. It's just
it's not a stupid argument.
It is a stupid argument, fam. It's like everyone's reading documents telling you that the place is being colonized, and you're telling the place that you're trying to say that it's just a protectorate. We're saying, fam, you got colonized. It's part of the Commonwealth.
That's what I'm saying. That doesn't matter when it's part of the Commonwealth. If
that means it was part of
Britain. Just say you love
Jamaica.
Betty, just say you love Jamaica.
Stupid assumption that everybody in Nigeria spoke English.
That doesn't mean that. That doesn't mean that. So that means you're saying that everyone in India spoke English. Everyone in India spoke English.
No, you're the one that said.
But did everyone in India speak? Betty, answer the question. Let's break this down. Let's break this down. No one never said. I never said no one in Nigeria speaks English. I never said the whole of Nigeria speaks English. I said people in Nigeria speak English.
Everybody in Nigeria could not speak English.
No, I never said everybody. I said people. No. I said people. People in Nigeria. Yeah, people. That means actually the person that's next door to me right now. Yeah, the next door neighbor in the next house.
Yeah, when I said everybody in Nigeria could not speak English, you said it was silly.
No, I never said that.
Yes, you did.
No, I never said that.
Yes, you did.
That's not what I said. That's not what I said.
Because I said that was stupid to even think that everybody in Nigeria could speak English.
No, I never said that.
That's not an acid test for being colonized.
And that's what I was trying to say.
Yes,
wait, anyway, Nanny, hold on a second. Pause. All right.
Anyway,
wait. Let me answer the question.
From a protectorate.
Okay, I answered your question. Hey, Betty, I answered your question. Can you answer this question?
Do you know the difference yourself now?
Can you answer the question? Stop trying to hide. You can't run.
Do you know the difference? No, please. I'm not going to, actually. I'm not actually going to do it. I'm going to treat you the same way you treat me.
Yeah?
You know you love to upset people and interrupt people.
Yeah? Can't run.
Do you the same way? Do you want others as you want done unto you?
Hey, girl, you can't run.
It's nice to dish it out, but you cannot take it. Can you?
You can't take it. You mean you can't take it? Because I'm bunning you up right now.
No, you're losing, Betty. Do you know the difference?
You're lows right now, fam. I've got right now, on the side, I've got cocker bread.
Do you know the difference? You know what this is about, Beefy?
You are losing, Betty.
Trying to believe
that
Nigeria is the same as Jamaica.
Who said that? No one ever said that.
No. But Jamaica was a colony. It wasn't a protectorate, was it?
No, Jamaica was a colony. That's what we really said. Nigeria was also a colony. Nope, Nigeria was a colony.
Yes, it was. Okay.
It was not just a protectorate. Nigeria was colonized. Nigeria was colonized. What did Nanifa say? He said it was a protectorate and it was part of the colonization, of the colonization.
I'm sorry, no. It's quite obvious.
And then she said colonization, Betty. That's what she said. But you can't handle. You can't. It's like you can't hack the hack, man.
You understand?
You can't hack the hack. I said you can't hack the hack.
You know what, Hacker? You know what, Bigger? Believe what you want to believe. That's what my name is.
Hackavelli the boss. You addressed me as my real name, Hackavelli the boss.
When you're prepared to grow up,
she muted me.
You can't hack the hack.
I said you can't hack the hack. You can't hack the hack. I said you can't hack the hack. The hack. Higgity hack.
Bigger, how old are you actually?
I'm hacked years old.
How old are you?
About hackty who?
So you I think you're probably in your 30s, but you act like someone that's
Betty, you see somewhere like Barbados, yeah?
I've never seen something. I'm not interested in the Caribbean right now. I'm not interested.
No, wait, Betty, don't start
getting I'm not interested right now.
Is Barbados a colony or a protectorate, Betty?
I don't know because I've not looked at Barbados.
Betty, look, we're going to talk and reason this thing, Betty. There's no point in getting ignorance.
I've not, like I said, I've not looked at Barbados.
All right, so let's reason it out then, yeah? Because we're talking about a colony versus a protectorate, yeah? And that's obviously what you have issue with.
And what you said was you have not explained the difference.
Okay, Betty, so let us do that, innit? Because I said to give a definition. You said the people them don't need a definition. You understand?
No,
all right, Betty, so let's go to a definition. All right, let's go to a definition.
What I said to you was, do you understand? What I said to the whole panel was, do you understand the difference between a protectorate and a colony? And all that happened was we had this alpha and this omega.
But we can only understand via definition, though, Betty, you know? How else could we understand?
Because I understand the difference.
Well, then tell us then, sis.
I don't have to because I just did. I did that quite a while ago.
Yeah,
interrupted, so I'm not going to keep on reading.
All right, Betty. Let me check if the people in the comments understand. Yeah, because maybe it's myself, and if it's me, then let me check the.
Nanifa, can you hold on for a sec? Because I need to sing a song. Why you always lying?
Yeah, Betty, I'm not gonna lie. Like, this is the first time I've heard you get shelled.
Girl, you need to stop fucking lying.
I'm not gonna lie. Like, Bigger, he done your dance today, Betty.
So barbecue.
You know what?
Yeah, talk to me. Like, turn it on me.
Do you remember how you got handle my channel?
You can't handle Bigger, so turn it on me. No, that's fine. I can take that out.
Do you remember when I banned you and you begged me?
Yes, that's right, Betty. Fuck him hard, Betty. Fuck him.
Remember that? Yeah. Are you gonna contribute anything better, Ultra Funky?
Yeah, come on. Okay, I'm gonna contribute my opinion.
I like this woman. She sees a weak beta male. She knows
you're definitely holding an L tonight. Bigger, done your dance, and you just gonna have to take it. Like, sometimes you get shelled.
Okay, beta.
That's fine.
Okay, beta.
That's all right. That's fine.
Sometimes we get shelled. It happens. It's the internet. It's the internet. Sometimes we get shelled. That's how it goes.
Ultra. Who cares?
I don't know. You care?
Who cares?
I think you do.
Can I just say though, yeah, just as a point of reference, that Barbados is also a protectorate.
You know what, Ultra Funky?
So I don't know if that gives any, but Betty, Barbados is a protectorate, okay?
And they still got raped.
I think
and brutalized.
I don't care about Barbados.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, Betty, the only reason why I'm saying that is to try to give some thingy bobby, some context in it. Yeah?
I'm not talking about Barbados. You've chosen something.
No, Betty. All right, let's read the definition of a. All right, Betty. Let's be reasonable, yeah. Okay, a protectorate is defined, so at least we know what we're dealing with. Okay, A protectorate is defined as a state. However, it is under the protection of another country in exchange for something else. The state may have something to offer a larger country in order for such an agreement to work. A colony is defined as a territory which is governed by another country. There is no sovereignty for a colony. It is under the direct rule of another country. While the two may seem similar, there are significant differences which make a protectorate and a colony different.
So that's what I just read.
So, baby, that's what I'm saying. How do people
ages ago?
No, but Betty,
you're done.
I said
so I read that ages ago. So you're actually confirming that
Betty, listen, first and foremost, Betty, I was not arguing with you in it. I said let us learn something in it. That's why I said to give us a definition, so we know what we're working with. Do you understand me?
I did give you a definition, and then you went.
I wasn't there at the time, Betty.
That Nigeria was a colony.
Betty, stop your noise. You're losing.
Go back. Go back into this tape, and then you'll hear what I said.
Betty, stop your noise. You're losing. You're losing.
No, I'm not going to stop. You know these trolls doing? Like, Alpha Funky keep on like muting me, but all I'm going to do is keep on muting you.
Betty, you are losing. You've been losing. Stop your noise, Betty.
But I mean, listen, Betty, yeah. I could continue with
Neither, don't bother continuing and
no, all right, but what I'm gonna say, Betty, I won't, you understand, no problem.
Because what you actually did was read the very thing that I read to you.
Okay, Betty, you wasn't reading it to me. Oh, Betty, just listen 1 second, sis. If you had read it
when someone's interrupting me.
Oh, go on, Betty, go on, bub.
No, but how can I hear you when these two are interrupted?
All right, no one's talking now, sis, so please do talk, man.
No, how have you educated me when what you actually did was read the very thing that I read to you?
Like, first of all, I didn't say that I educated you, Betty, yeah? All I tried to do is get us a definition so we all know what we're working with.
No, I did the definition first. You said Nigeria was a colony. I said it was a protectorate. Then I went on to read the definition.
No, Betty, I said it's a protectorate colony.
No, you didn't.
Oh, Betty. Of course I did, Betty.
No, you didn't, Naifa.
Yo, Betty,
I said it was a colony.
I come in and I read from the Britannica where it stated it is both a colony and a protectorate. You didn't want that. Therefore, I then went for a definition of both, Betty.
Naifa, I came on here and said that Nigeria was a protectorate. It was not a colony.
Well, it's a protectorate and a colony, Betty.
It was a colony.
It's not just a protectorate, it's a protectorate and a colony.
No, it's
okay.
Not. No, it's not.
Yeah,
it's not. Then we're going to have to agree to disagree.
Well, that's not a problem, Betty. We have to agree to disagree with Britannica.
Yes.
And no problem, Betty.
Yes.
No problem, sis, man. No problem, man.
Anything else?
Listen, I've got no problem.
Betty,
everyone, stop that. Stop doing that a minute, please. Whoever's doing that, it's actually annoying me. No, I got no problem, Betty. You understand? We can all read. So if we really want to learn more, we can all read and go and find out. You understand me? But
you don't have to read.
Well, of course we have to read, Betty.
Experience, sweetheart. We don't have to read. For you, who is not a Nigerian, you got to go and read it. What I've got to do is go and pick up one of my relatives' old passport that says Nigeria, the protectorate. That's what I do. You have to go and Google. All I have to do is go and pick up grandma's passport. That's the
so there's protector.
Betty,
When you're
why
a protectorate, yeah.
is Nigeria?
Wait. When you're a protectorate, is your country still governed? Is your
I'm not talking to you, a bigger, and I've told you. I don't have time to listen to your nonsense.
Oh, Betty, come on, man.
Betty,
Bigger,
you
because I don't
lost
like you as a
tonight.
person. I don't have time to listen to you, bigger.
You lost tonight, Betty. You got beaten so bad. You lose.
Anyway, family, yeah, fair play. Anyway, obviously, you get me. I'm not trying to educate you on Nigeria, Betty. I would never be so audacious.
You are actually trying to educate.
Oh, Betty, listen, Betty,
don't play games.
I read, Betty.
Yes, you are.
Read
some.
No, Betty, stop it now.
You wouldn't have read from the Britannica if you weren't trying to educate me on Nigeria.
Betty, how are you supposed to have discourse without information? What do you want me to do? Just chat from the top of my head?
Information, because I'm a Nigerian. Like I said,
it doesn't matter, Betty. There's other Nigerians that don't know fuck all about Nigeria. You understand me? So I can't rely on their knowledge.
It does actually matter.
So what I've got to do is read.
You're an outsider.
I'm an outsider.
You're not a Nigerian.
Yeah. All right, Betty.
All I have to do.
Let me check the chats. All right, no problem, Betty.
How can you say that?
Nigerians in the chat.
You put the passport and it says the Nigerian Protectorate.
Any Nigerians in the chat?
Dad's passport.
Boy.
And he came here in the 50s.
Boy, sir. You know, sir. Just see.
Any Nigerians in the chat? Because as I ain't got a Nigerian card, I believe I might not be able to talk on this topic. Jay Boogie, you out there?
No, it's not a question of you not talking on the topic, but there's a big difference between me and you.
Britain's gonna get you.
There's a big difference between me and you. You have to
Britain's gonna get you.
I don't have to Google something to know that not everybody in Nigeria can speak English.
But that doesn't mean that it's not fucking controlled by England, is it? That doesn't mean that it's not controlled by England.
I'm not talking to you. Why are you talking to me?
That's dumb. That's a dumb thing to say. Because they don't speak English, and they're not colonized.
To you.
So mute your mic then.
I told you I'm not talking to you, Epic. I don't know why you're talking to me.
Mute your mic, innit? And don't reply then.
I'll go and mute.
The place is still colonized. And stop trying to hide and run. Barbecue season, bun up. Get me? Our fruit, right? Breadfruit in the. You get me? All breadfruits in the oven right now. Trust me. Like, I'm gonna say that. Gotta stop lying, man, and tell the truth, man. Right.
Oh, come on. Any Nigerians out there? Come on, man.
We're all under it, mate. We're under it, mate. We're trying to get it back right now, innit? Like, but if we don't admit that the shit's colonized in the first place, how are we ever gonna get it back? Joke thing, fam. Trust me. Jeez.
So if it's not okay, I mean, look, anyway, it doesn't even matter, man. But I'm sure, I mean, to be honest, Betty, I think this would be a good time for you to even, if you're saying it's not a colony, and I'm sure most of us believe it to be a colony, you understand? Maybe you could educate the people they must have, because at the end of the day, they're in the Commonwealth. You understand me? You know, like I said, I've just read whatever, so it shows that they were definitely under, you understand, the leadership or whatever. But maybe you can educate us, Betty. Because like you said, I can only go by, you know, reading and so forth, because I am myself, I'm not Nigerian. You understand? Which is very true. I can't say nothing there, so, but, you know, I know when the Commonwealth Games comes, they're running. Am I talking to myself? Yeah.
Yo, Nanifa, what's the definition of a country that is in the Commonwealth? What does it mean if you're in the Commonwealth?
All right, let me even check that then. Beefy, I know. What are you? Half what and half what? Are you? You're not half. Have you got? Are you a bit Nigerian, Beefy?
1 second. No, but Nigerian people are my people.
Right. Okay. No, because you're not qualified to talk on this thing, brother.
Let me just reach my mic. Jez, I'm ready when you are. Yeah.
Yeah, but I just want to get to the conclusion of this
colonization or what's called?
This, Betty and I need for conversation. Oh, Betty's gone. Oh shit. All right, like that. Well, yeah, yo, family.
Has she gone? Oh no, that's not a good sign. Oh shit.
Over to,
Betty, come back, man. It's not that. Come back, Betty, man.
Yeah, we're going over to Grustlertv. Yeah, that's GRUSTLER TV. Type it in one word. We're gonna be over there, and yeah, man, we're gonna be breaking some stuff down. I'm gonna kick back, listen in, might jump on the panel. I'll definitely be there in the chat.
Is Nigeria a colony or a protectorate or both?
I believe it was both.
Both, right?
Yeah.
Okay then, and that's what I read. That's what I'm saying.
Bro, listen, Betty's just not used to being shelled. That's all it is. She had to just, like, sometimes in life, you just have to take an L. Sometimes we get things wrong. That's just how it goes. It's not even a big deal.
But we weren't even shelling no one. We was just reading from.
But do you know what it is? She made it a shelling. Like, she literally shelled herself. Like, just the inability to accept a fact is insane. Now, obviously, much to my detriment, I'm probably blocked and all kinds of shit now. That's fine. Do you know what I mean? But I feel like you was reading to her. Bigger was explaining to her. Bigger tried to get her to answer, but she got into the whole machine gun bullshit. And, you know, she just shelled herself, basically.
Yeah. You know when you got the machine on repeat, yeah. She had the machine gun on repeat, yeah, but the thing spin around and shot her instead. She's like, yo, got the machine gun on the stand, fam, but you didn't have the stand set up.
This is the thing, like this is the thing when egos get swollen and out of control, right? And someone gives you information that you didn't already have. Like, don't fight it, just process it, take a minute, verify, and then come back. And we're all better for it. But no, not Betty. Like, she started just red herringing up the set and straw manning and anyway, big.
Yo, everyone, make sure you get a piece of chicken, hardo bread. It's all on me, yeah. The first slice is free. Get me. The first chicken leg is free on me, yeah. Make sure you put some sauce on it, yeah.
Yeah.
Nyam that.
Betty, you lost tonight. You lost bad, right? But guess what? It happens. You're gonna come back strong tomorrow, man. Don't worry.
Don't worry, Betty, man. Betty, I still love you, man. Don't worry, man. It's still good,
man.
Yeah.
That's the thing, like that. Don't even take it personally. Like, it was just you didn't know. You got taught.
Get your head up.
It's not even big.
Don't worry, man. I know I'm gonna be starring on your channel tonight still, but it's still love.
Just keep your head up.
Trust me, just keep your head up.
Alright, listen, I don't know what they're doing to Shani in Australia, yeah, but she's getting a little bit risque, you know. A little bit risque.
Whoa, your black boy magic stick. Whoa.
You see what I'm saying?
Whoa.
Hey, Shani, man, stop baiting yourself up, man. Like, stop telling everyone you've seen the stick before, man.
She acts like she's seen something, like.
Don't bait it up, man. It's supposed to be a secret, yeah?
Oh, also, Betty, if you're still around, Betty, I heard you challenge me to a dance-off. You'll lose again, but if you're still up for it, let's do it. But in order to challenge me, you're gonna have to unblock me because she threatened me with blocking again. I don't know why she thinks that's like a big deal, but she threatened me with it, so I'm gonna have to take that L on it.
Well, she's gonna have to unblock you. She wants to come back on the call.
Oh well, never mind. Shit happens. But TN, how you doing, my brother? You just snuck on, lad. Didn't even introduce yourself.
How could I introduce myself?
Just for the record,
just for
the record, just in case anyone was recorded this year, I was joking anyway. Yeah, I was actually joking about Shani. Yeah, so just for the record. Innit?
No, it wasn't.
Nah, it's too late. It's too late now, bro. It's too late now.
Barbados is also a protectorate. Just to give it a bit of context, yeah. Barbados is also a protectorate. Okay.
Yeah, but what happened to the people in the sugar fields in Barbados? Manifa. Was they treated any better than the Jamaicans in the field?
Same thing as everywhere else, Bedrin. Okay. It's just that protectorate thing. It's just politics, man. It's just politics, man. It's just politics, but it's the same thing, man. But you get me anyway. No problem. No problem.
That means what it means is that they control it in the background, but you're running it on the ground still. You still answer for them.
Exactly. It's just politics, man. And imagery. Because even today there's still certain probably treaties and certain things going on that with certain countries that we don't necessarily know about. Do you know what I mean?
Right. Do you know most of Africa is paying France back reparations today still?
Story done. This is still what I'm saying. Story done. Politics.
What I'm trying to say, man is still paying if African countries weren't paying reparations to France right now, France would be a third world country. So let's let that sink in.
Britain probably.
So,
although, there's no such thing as independence, really, is it? That's another word and another bit of politics.
Yeah. You're still run by but even though you're independent, you're still part of the Commonwealth. So that means you're still under the rule of the British Empire.
Come on.
You're still a slave, man. You're still under control from. It's like, yeah.
All the top Nigerians, they come to school here. So don't tell me that it's not a fucking colony. That's ridiculous, man. Come on, man. Like I said, yeah, Britain ruled 3/4 of the world, man. It's not no joke thing.
No joke thing. There was going on.
Rule Britannia. Yee! Blood clean. They went around just ruling the waves, boy. You should listen to the lyrics of that song. They're mad. Mad song, but. Well, I'm sure we'll all be able to get educated a little bit later. I'm sure Betty's hit her channel now. Let's just check now. Is Jarena still here, or did she go as well? Yeah, she gone too. I know. It's just us hybrids left. Oh yeah,
just hybrids left, B. Just hybrids and red pill. But I'm saying the Africans in Africa are hybrids too, fam. Because if you got colonized here, they was raping you the same way. You get me? So you're still gonna have some mixture in there. Maybe not every single person, but there's still people that was. You get me?
And anyway, it's time to start celebrating instead of, you know what I mean, constantly. Yeah, that's one thing I don't like, man. I don't really necessarily like this constant, you and us type of thing. It's fucking bollocks, man. You understand? I don't like that. That's definitely divide and rule bullshit, that is, man. Yeah. Anyway, Africa, don't worry. Enough of us are coming back. You can't stop us. We're fucking coming. You get me? I don't know about Nigeria, to be fair. To be fair, you know what I mean? I don't know anyone that's West Indian that's repatriated back to Nigeria, but Ghana and Gambia, you don't know the score. We're on our way.
No, there's a few Jamaicans in Nigeria though, still.
No, cool. I'm just saying, I myself don't know of any. I definitely know of. I've definitely got a few girlfriends. Well, let me say a couple girlfriends that have married Nigerians and whatever. So, I mean, and even to be fair, even that's changed quite a lot in the last kind of 20 years. So, it's a good look, man. It's a good look. It's a good look. Yeah, but we're coming. You can't stop us, man. Yeah, man. But we need to stop all this divide and rule thing, man. You get me? Yeah, you know.
You know what? It's not everyone that's on this divide and rule, and you're this one and they're this one or something. It's only a few that's really on that still. And so the truth here, it's not even a few from us. I've only met Betty that's like that. I've not met many others that's on that same one still. So
yeah, man. But hopefully going forward, hopefully going forward there could be more, especially amongst the young people. Hopefully they'll see it. You know what I mean? More of a union than a